What's the most elaborate prank you've ever pulled? When I was 16, my best friend Daniel got expelled for something he didn't do. Some kid switched the morning announcements with audio of a raccoon screaming. It played for like 40 seconds before anyone shut it off. Principal Feldman called Daniel into his office that same day. No investigation, no questions. Just, you're expelled, effective immediately. Daniel tried explaining he was literally in the nurse's office during first period getting his allergy shot, but Feldman didn't care. 1 week later, Daniel was gone. I was furious. Daniel and I had been friends since 4th grade when he let me borrow his extra pencil during a math test. We weren't the popular kids or anything. We just existed in the background, ate lunch by the vending machines, played video games at his house on weekends. Normal stuff. And now he was gone because Feldman hated teenagers. Everyone knew Feldman was miserable. He'd write you up for untucked shirts, for walking too slowly in the hallway, for breathing wrong, basically. Once he gave detention to my classmate Austin for sneezing during assembly. Said it was disruptive. The man had zero patience and even less humanity. So I decided to stop being the quiet kid for once. I went on Fiverr and started scrolling through actors. After maybe 2 hours, I found this older guy named Robert, who looked weirdly similar to Feldman. Same bald head, same grumpy face, even the same terrible glasses. I messaged him with my plan. He thought it was hilarious and agreed to do it for $80. The plan was simple, but insane. Robert would pretend to be Feldman's fake twin brother, and we'd film a whole school tour video. I rented this empty office building across town that kinda looked like a school if you didn't look too close. Robert showed up in a cheap suit, and I filmed him on my phone walking around saying stuff like, "This is where we used to hold disciplinary hearings, and many students left here worse than they arrived." I had him mention specific phrases Feldman always said, like, "Straighten your spine like your report card depends on it," and "I don't tolerate nonsense in my building." Robert nailed it. He even did this creepy smile Feldman does when he's about to ruin your day. Next, I made fake documents. I used the school's own letterhead because Feldman once left a stack on the copy machine, and I grabbed a few sheets. I typed up complaint letters from fake parents about mistreatment at this non-existent reform school. I photoshopped screenshots of fake Yelp reviews saying stuff like, "Mr. Feldman treated children like prisoners," and "worst experience of my son's life." I even made a fake article using a news website template I found online. Everything looked legit. I put it all on a USB drive with a label that said, "Feldman Investigation Files." Then came the tricky part. During open house night, parents and teachers were walking around everywhere. I volunteered to help set up chairs in the gym, which gave me access to basically the whole building. I waited until Mrs. Cooper from the front office went to the bathroom, then I snuck into the admin area and plugged the USB into the main computer. I opened the video file so it'd be right there on the screen, then unplugged it and left. I didn't stick around. I went back to folding chairs and acted normal. By Monday morning, the whole school was buzzing. Apparently, Mrs. Cooper found the video when she logged in and immediately called the superintendent. District officials showed up by 3rd period. Feldman got called into a meeting that lasted 3 hours. Word spread fast. People were whispering that Feldman used to run some sketchy private school that got shut down. Teachers were confused. Students were thrilled. I just sat in class pretending I had no idea what was happening. Feldman tried defending himself, but the video was too good. Robert had mentioned real phrases, Feldman said, real mannerisms he had. It looked way too real to be random. The fake documents helped sell it too. Even though none of it was true, it was convincing enough that the district couldn't ignore it. By Wednesday, Feldman was suspended indefinitely pending investigation. By Friday, Daniel got a call saying his expulsion was being reviewed. 2 weeks later, he was back. Daniel walked into lunch that first day back, and everyone clapped. He looked confused but happy. He sat down next to me and said, "Dude, I don't know what happened, but apparently they're investigating Feldman for his past or something." I just shrugged and said, "Yeah, man, that's wild." He never found out it was me. Nobody did.